Elephants abound in Thai art and popular culture. You'll find them in carvings, paintings, textiles, and stories. They even appear on bottles of the local beer, Shang. The national symbol of Thailand, elephants are admired for their strength, endurance, and intelligence. They have long had a role in Thai society. Elephants were used in warfare for centuries. They, until recently, hauled logs and farm produce. A white elephant was even on Thailand's national flag from 1855 to 1916, and on the king's personal flag before then. White elephant flags still fly on Thai Navy ships today. A white elephant symbolizes the king. Rare and considered sacred white elephants, which are a pinkish gray actually, were given to the king whose status was determined by how many white elephants he owned. This tradition started when the mother of Gautama Buddha, the Hindu prince and founder of Buddhism, dreamed of a white elephant holding a lotus flower in its trunk the night before his birth. The connection between Thai kings and elephants has made its way into global culture in the form of the term white elephant. If a king was angry with a courtier, he gave him a white elephant as a gift. Since the animals were forbidden to work and couldn't be given away, and their maintenance was expensive, the man would be ruined. The phrase became a synonym for something useless. Elephants have been kept by the Thai royal family for hundreds of years. They are regularly used in royal ceremonies, where they are kitted out in colorful outfits and sometimes painted. White elephants have royal status and are seen as being incredibly lucky. In the past, all white elephants were given to the king. Erawan is the Thai name for the three-headed white elephant in Hindu myth who guards Indra, the god of rain, thunder, and lightning. At Bangkok's famous Erawan Shrine, people come day and night to pray for good fortune, making offerings of tiny wooden elephants or garlands of yellow flowers. A huge 250-ton, three-headed elephant sculpture stands in front of the Erawan Museum in suburban Bangkok, which houses Asian antiquities from Thai ceramics to Chinese furnishings. Erawan National Park in West Thailand is also named for the mythical elephant. Thai temples often have elephant murals, like the war elephant battle scenes in Bangkok's Temple of the Dawn, Wat Arun. Wat Ban Rai in northeast Thailand is one of the most spectacular temples you'll ever see. A 520-ton elephant head tops the ceramic body of a turtle above the entrance. Legend says a white elephant chose the site for one of Thailand's major Buddhist temples, Wat Pra Dat Doi Sutrep, on a mountaintop near Chiang Mai in northern Thailand. After the elephant was released into the jungle, he began climbing, stopped, and trumpeted 3 times, so the king ordered the temple to be built on that spot. Each year, Suran Elephant Roundup pays homage to Thailand's elephants and gives thanks for the role these mighty creatures have played in the development of Thailand over the years. All of the province's elephants are recalled for the event, including those that now live in other parts of the country. There's a huge parade with hundreds of elephants, followed by a gigantic buffet breakfast. Fruit and vegetables are laid out on long stretch tables for the elephants to feast upon. There are several days of elephant demonstrations at the stadium. The festival is, however, very commercialized today, and one could argue that the original point of honoring these special creatures has been very lost over the years. The elephant appeared on the Siamese flag up until the early 1900s. It's still found on many provincial seals. Bangkok seal, for example, shows the Hindu deity of Indra riding an elephant. Chiang Mai seal shows an elephant in a palace, and Chiang Rai's features an elephant surrounded by mythical Naga creatures. Mae Hong Sin's provincial seal, an elephant bathing in water. In ancient times, Thais used elephants as war animals. Their strength, size, longevity, and power made them ideal weapons and shields in battle. Elephants went through rigorous training to prepare them for war, including having to chase horses and practice fighting other elephants with their tusks. Training included booming sounds to prepare them for loud noises of war, and in the 17th century, Thailand had some 20,000 elephants trained for war. Elephants were once a vital part of Thailand's logging industry, with the gigantic creatures used to drag heavy logs from deep within dense forests. They were also once used as agricultural animals, helping farmers with heavy labor and transportation. Many tourists dream of getting up close and personal with elephants in Thailand, but many people are also now realizing the harmful effects of riding elephants and seeing the darker side of elephant tourism. Fortunately, there are now several ethical camps and sanctuaries where you can interact with elephants in a harm-free environment. Asian elephants, the type found in Thailand, have several big differences with their African cousins. African elephants are usually significantly larger and heavier than Asian elephants. The two species of elephants have different ear and head shapes, and there are several differences between their teeth, trunks, and toenails. The skin of Asian elephants is typically smoother. Furthermore, only male Asian elephants have tusks, whereas both male and female African elephants may have these ivory horn-like overgrown teeth. Creatures as large as elephants are sure to produce a lot of waste. Luckily, there are several uses for elephant dung. It is a rich fertilizer loved by Thai farmers around the country. Burning elephant manure is a great way to keep away mosquitoes. How about taking home an unusual souvenir from Thailand and picking up some elephant poop paper? Of course, it's been heavily processed so as to be clean, sanitary, and smell-free. You may have heard of Kopi Luwak, an expensive coffee that uses the civet cat in its production. But did you know that elephants can be used in a similar manner to make a unique coffee too? Black ivory coffee is made from beans that have passed through an elephant's digestive system. Having been eaten, fermented, and excreted, the beans are collected from the manure and then used to brew an expensive and novel pot of coffee. Sadly, despite their status and heritage, many factors have led to a huge decline in the number of elephants in Thailand today. It is estimated the country now has only around 4,000 elephants, compared to some 100,000 in the middle of the 1800s. Additionally, around 50% of Thailand's elephants today live in captivity. Asian elephants are now considered to be endangered. Habitat loss continues to threaten the elephant population, with most pressure coming from human population growth. Although logging is illegal in Thailand, it still continues. As the population continues to grow, humans continue to deforest and pressure the elephant population. In Thailand, there's an estimated 3,000 to 4,000 elephants. Around half of this number are domesticated, the remainder living wild in national parks and reserves. An estimated 300 are suffering under appalling conditions in Bangkok. Concern for Thai elephants led to the establishment of the National Elephant Institute, which grew out of the Thai Elephant Conservation Center in Lamphang. The NEI works closely with the National Parks Department and NGOs to help protect the remaining elephants and elephant habitat. There is hope that Thailand's large domesticated population can be utilized to maintain the genetic diversity and help the continuation of wild elephants in Thailand. This concludes our quick look at the elephant in Thai culture. We sincerely hope you enjoyed it. If you ever find yourself in the Kingdom of Thailand, please consider looking into this aspect of Thai belief. If you found this video entertaining or informative, please give us a like and subscribe. Also, if you would like to help support us, please find the link to our Patreon page below. We have provided affiliate links in the description for hotel, travel, and car rentals. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you would like us to cover any places or topics relating to Thailand or Southeast Asia, just ask and we will try to accommodate you as quickly as possible. Until next time, thanks for watching.